bedroom. A 4.7 magnitude earthquake has struck San Diego as of late this morning, equivalent to 32 tons of trinitrotoluene, or TNT for short. Here is footage of the event captured by a security camera at the home of Claudia Allen. Expressed by her nonchalant demeanor, she is impervious to such a quake. For residents like Claudia Allen, this is no rare sight. In fact, San Diego has experienced 164 earthquakes in the past year. Although not fatal, residents claim to witness minor damage. Items falling off shelves, picture frames tumbling to the ground, Jenga towers collapsing, and whatnot. But what is at fault for this disturbance-turned-destruction? Is it the wrath of Mother Nature or something more shaking? Here to discuss the science behind earthquakes is Harvard graduate seismologist Cameron Lorraine. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to bestow upon your audience my knowledge of earthquakes. Whether you're a curious child or an uninformed adult, I've got the facts for you. In short, an earthquake is a result of a sudden release of stored energy in the Earth's lithosphere that produces seismic waves. Hence my title as a seismologist. Contrary to popular belief, the Earth below us has proven on multiple occasions unstable. The Earth's crust and uppermost mantle, together referred to as the lithosphere, is composed of 12 tectonic plates. Some of you may have heard of this before. Envision a puzzle that fits together. These large pieces of land glide over scalding magma. It is when these masses of rock shift, bump, or grind against each other that tend to cause earthquakes. Areas near geological faults are more prone to earthquakes, therefore they are more likely to happen in that area. For those unfamiliar, a fault is a crack in a rock where there has been movement or displacement. The San Andreas Fault not being far from here. Major fault lines are located at the fringes of enormous tectonic plates. The Pacific Plate, with an estimated 103,300,000 square kilometers being the largest.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm told we're heading to commercial in 3, 2, 1. Have you ever been caught in an earthquake not knowing what to do? Well then, we got the perfect product for you. Tables, an excellent source of protection. Make sure you're far away from windows. Make sure to have a kit ready just in case of emergencies. Such small acts of prep can drastically decrease the number of deaths caused by earthquakes per year. For more information, visit ready.gov/earthquakes, the official website of the Department of Homeland Security. Now back to your regular scheduled programming.
Welcome back. There's far more to discover under the surface of earthquakes. Now it's time for my favorite part, and yours, waves. Not that type of wave, silly. Seismic waves. When an earthquake releases energy from the hypocenter, or focus, waves go out from the point of origin, making both body and surface waves. Those are either within the Earth or trapped at its surface. I'll leave it up to you to guess which is which. The focus is often associated with the place where a pebble is thrown in a pond, causing ripples in the water.
Being that I have no pond, you'll have to settle for this.
Seismic waves are first broken into those two categories, body and surface, which are then further split into another two categories. In total, there are 4 principal types of elastic waves. 2 primary and secondary waves travel within the Earth, whereas the other 2, Rayleigh and Love waves, named after their respective scientists, are called surface waves, because they travel at the surface. P waves and S waves are easily demonstrated with a slinky, as they are described as longitudinal and transverse due to their motion. P waves are longitudinal. That can be transmitted by both solid and liquid materials and first to arrive at a seismic station. It pushes and pulls the rock it moves through just like sound waves push and pull the air. The slower type of body wave, and therefore felt second, the S wave, strictly travels through solid material, not any liquid medium. With S waves, the particle motion is transverse to the direction of travel. Therefore, moving rock particles perpendicular to the direction which the wave is traveling. One can only occur after the formation of a P wave. Because of their greater speed, P waves are the first to reach any point on the Earth's surface. The point at the surface immediately above the focus is known as the epicenter. The remaining waves follow along after the P and S waves have passed through the body of the planet. Do not underestimate something by the capability of its speed. Trust me, I would know. Although surface waves travel at slower speeds, being that they have larger amplitudes, they cause the most destruction. In quite the poetic way, love waves are the most disastrous of the two surface waves. It behaves similarly to the S wave, but of course, is trapped on the surface of the Earth. It moves the ground side to side. Love waves produce entirely horizontal motion. As Rayleigh waves pass by, the ground rolls like waves in the ocean. Rayleigh waves roll along the ground just like a wave rolls across a lake or an ocean. Because it rolls, it moves the ground up and down and side to side in the same direction that the wave is moving. Most of the shaking felt from an earthquake is due to the Rayleigh wave. Seismic waves bend towards lower density material as they move. Thus, many waves which start going down toward the mantle curve back up until they hit the surface. That is why the P wave seems to hit from directly below us, giving us a nice kick up and down. So if you feel an up and down motion, stay alert. The bottom of the crust was discovered to be a reflective surface within the Earth. P and S waves can bounce off the surface with a bit more concentrated shaking. And that is all we have time for. Thank you so much.